George W. Bush was the first person outside the White House to be informed of Osama bin Laden's death. The former president was invited but declined to attend Thursday's ceremony at Ground Zero. But his closest aides were breathing a very public sigh of relief this week. I spoke with former Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice about this milestone and about America's newly fraught relationship with Pakistan. Pakistan, did they just mess up? Are they just completely unreliable, clueless?
Well, I have to say that the biggest surprise in this for me, I was not surprised that we got him. I knew we would eventually get him. I was surprised where we found him. The idea that he could be in a suburb, essentially, of Islamabad is quite remarkable. And so Pakistan has some very hard questions to answer, and this isn't a time for bluster from Pakistan.
You say you were surprised that he was found in that suburb, and even last year, Leon Panetta told ABC, the director of the CIA, that he thought that bin Laden was in a cave. This cave of mythology became conventional wisdom.
Yes.
Did you really think that?
Yes.
That he was in this cave?
Yes, we really did. In a tribal area. Remember, the tribal areas are not just caves. There are villages in the tribal areas. And so there was some sense that he might be protected within one of the villages, which were fairly hard to get to and fiercely protective of their sovereignty. And so I think the cave was a bit of a metaphor for where he was.
Who is it who's responsible for not knowing that Osama bin Laden is hiding right there in a military base, just about?
Well, I think it is entirely possible, and I think probable, that high-ranking people didn't know. But if this happens in your country, you have an obligation to find out and to do a thorough investigation and to punish anybody who might have been responsible. That would be a very important message. I remember going to Pakistan shortly after the Mumbai bombings, and I remember saying to the chief of staff, to the prime minister, to the president, what happened in Mumbai had to have had support of the sophisticated apparatus of Pakistani military and intelligence. It had to have. And so don't hide behind the fact that you don't know or you don't believe it. That's the kind of conversation that I think needs to take place with Pakistan right now.
You can find more of that interview with Condoleezza Rice at abcnews.com.